the LEDs from adafruit, Gemma, the microcontroller, more LEDs. Some of the battery holders, but these are a bit more wearable than what I had. You can actually turn it on and off. Wow, okay, so it has a button included in this, which I didn't know. Which this might be the solution for most of my problems, because what if I can keep it on and then I can keep it... Whoa. Okay, maybe option 1 is working. Let's see. If I was happy minutes ago because of the LEDs, now I'm even more happy for something that I thought that maybe I would be returning, which is the coin battery holder. Because I thought that, you know, I didn't really need it, you know, because I have this. This is not that wearable and that fancy, whatever, but it works. Well, it doesn't work this way because this includes a switch. And now I can just make it like this, and I'm like, seriously? Are you kidding me? Like yesterday, I could have just went to sleep like super early and because this was on the way. But I didn't know. I just bought it because it was €6 on Amazon. I was like, whatever. But yeah, I guess now we can work on everything else. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be taking these LEDs and replacing the ones that we did yesterday by twisting and so on, and just test the circuit this way, and it will work because these are like the same, but they're just more fancy because they're sewable and so on. Can you focus, please? Now. Okay, we do this now. I know this is how you're supposed to cut these things. I would be worried about my nails, but to be honest, I already broke one nail this morning. So yeah, this is going, well, whatever. We don't care. Done. Hurt myself. Okay, I think this is everything we're going to be using for options 2 and 3. So this is option 2, the one that I'm just going to be doing right now. These are the LEDs that we just got, normal LEDs. And we are just going to connect them with the jumping wire to do the test to see if they light up with the battery, with the magazine battery that has the switch. And then option 3 would be playing with Gemma, the microcontroller that we got from adafruit, and the new pixels. And if it works, then we're going to be searing this. Will it work? Yes! See, this is how it's all supposed to be happening, you know, you just connect everything in the normal way, like, you know, this was the logic that I already had yesterday, but it wasn't working for some reason, which, yeah, probably it was because of the button, but whatever, now it's working, so we can save it here. Okay, let's test this. It's working. Yay, this is what I wanted to do on day 1 and it's day 4. Yay. It doesn't even have an Arduino, you know, it's only LEDs sealed together, connected to a battery, you know, in a serious circuit, and that's it. But I'm just happy. I'm so happy that this works. I'm thinking now that maybe I should buy like 100 of these LEDs and just make the whole crop top filled with these, you know, like it's all with these LEDs maybe, I don't know. And I'm thinking that this is not going to be lighting up just because. Maybe we need to make it reactive to something that I don't want to say much yet, but I've been thinking like maybe it's reactive to when I get a new soup or I get a new follower or whatever, you know. I mean, of course that means that I'm wearing a crop top, but if not, then I wouldn't notice, blah blah blah. But I don't care, I just need to find like some incentive to keep this going. And also I've been thinking that the third option, the one that we are using Gemma and the NeoPixels, I think that this we might have to do it like next week because it's weekend and I'm just tired. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it here and I'm just going to have a weekend. I'm going to order pizza and tomorrow we're going to the beach. Okay, I have a confession. This is not working anymore because it was on and I kind of folded it, and yeah, you know, so the problem is that I don't have a fabric covering this, so when I folded it, the positive and the negative of different parts of the circuit made contact and there was like a short circuit, and this is why it's not working. So learning for the future, when we make a wearable prototype, we don't fold it, and if we have to fold it, then we add another fabric so it doesn't make contact, okay? Anyway, we are going to try to fix this. Well, I haven't told you, but I've ordered 50 of these. 50 for 20 euros. They will be arriving on Wednesday, so in a couple of days. And for now, we have another mission, which is making option 3 with the NeoPixels from Adafruit. So yeah, I know, I started with this for option 1 and it was, well, it wasn't even option 1, it was the option because I didn't plan any other backup. For me it was like, this is going to be working because it's super easy. People do it, then I will be able to do it. Yeah, but those people, they know what they're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. So tonight's plan is going to be connecting the NeoPixels to Gemma, and yeah, we are going to be using jumping wires or something first. I'm not going to be sewing without testing that it works, and I'm going to program them with this. We are going to make very nice colors, and yeah, that would be it. So it says that it's not uploading and I should say support Arduino, blah blah blah. Yesterday was a very bad day, nothing worked. I mean, everything was working, and then when I just went to quickly connect the NeoPixels to the microcontroller and just being able to connect them so we can then quickly sew them into that quick prototype, decided that it wouldn't even upload the code to the microcontroller, which was very disappointing. But today it's another day and we're just manifesting good things, so whatever you are manifesting is going to be happening, because right now I'm manifesting that the NeoPixels are going to be lighting up because Gemma is going to get uploaded to the library, and that's it, okay? That's it, everything is going to be working. Yeah, let's manifest good things only, okay? Here we have Gemma. Okay, so I'm following the tutorial from the documentation. As you can see, nothing is working. See? Program uploading to both. Okay, I have this one. It said that maybe it's because I haven't installed the board support package yet. I got this. It was in the library. It was in the board manager, as the documentation was suggesting, but I was just scanning the images and didn't scan them properly. You need to be more patient. I'm just acting too fast. Manifesting works, because I manifested that today everything will be working, and now everything is working. And you know why? Because I read the documentation. So now what we are going to be doing is to keep following the tutorial, the documentation, and we are going to get into adding more pixels. Okay, so the goal would be to connect this first to a battery to make sure that this works. Now the goal would be to connect more. Okay, you better work. Yes, it's working. Okay, it's not only that I have sewn this in a terrible way because I draw the circuit and I draw it badly because it was like too white and it really takes so little space. But not only that, I also didn't put the LEDs pointing to this side of the fabric, which is, you know, what is going to be visible. Anyway, I don't care, it's fine. It was only a test. Okay, let's actually talk about this tomorrow because it's 2 AM at the moment, so yeah. And it's a new day. I cannot believe it that it's taking so long. I thought I would make it in one day, at least 2, you know, but now it's day 6. Of course, I've not been working the whole day. I've been actually working maybe some days 2 hours, some days maybe 6 hours. It's still a lot, it's still a lot. Today, what we're going to be doing, I want to kind of sketch the diagram of how the LEDs are going to be placed in the crop top. Also check some references of what's going on in the LED fashion industry, which I assume is not going to be very nice. And what else? I need to test the conductive thread because the one that I was using until now, I kind of ran out of that one, but I have another one back from years ago, the silver plated one, so I'm going to be using that one, but I need to test it before because it has a different resistance and so on. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today. So here's like a first look of how the wearable tech LED industry looks like nowadays. But to be honest, most of these images are from 10 years ago. Okay, so I realized that mixing the NeoPixels with the regular LEDs makes no sense because it's just stupid because the NeoPixels can do it all. Then I'm only needing NeoPixels for this. And I already bought the other ones, you know, so maybe I should do something else with those too. And I'm thinking that I don't really like colorful LEDs. Fashion, let's say. I think for this velvet top, I want to go with the regular LEDs. So I'm going to test the new conductive thread, which is not new at all, but we haven't tested yet. So I'm going to test that conductive thread with the regular LED, and we're going to be connecting Gemma anyway, because we are going to be playing with those LEDs, fading in, fading out, and I don't know, like blinking or whatever, depending to something. So we will be connecting to some API. I don't know which one. I don't even know if I know how to connect to an API, but whatever. Okay, so I'm finally going to be testing the thread. I'm just going to throw a couple of LEDs with the battery and just make sure that this is resistant enough. We need to think about what is this about and what do we want to achieve with this, and then we design according to that. Okay, here it comes. I'm officially 28. The 30s are coming.